The sun-swept halls of Salmen high.
In this world that is ever changing, the opportunities before you are endless.
But to thee, our alma mater,
Tonight, we are celebrating our accomplishments and all of those instances that have brought us to this very moment.
we honor thee, O Salmen high. We'll think of thee as the days go by, and proudly claim with heads held high our alma mater.
I now pronounce you graduates of Salmen High School.
everyone. My name is Laura Garcia, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here tonight to help us celebrate all of our academic achievements. Thank you, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2012. Would you all please rise for the presentation of the colors by Salmen High's JROTC, the Pledge of Allegiance led by Lewis Jones, and the singing of the national anthem by Maggie Maroney. Please remain standing until after the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Please continue standing for the invocation led by Jonathan Law.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us here today for this special occasion. We thank you for those who have supported, guided, and helped us through the struggles of the last 4 years. As we make decisions regarding our futures, we ask for your continued blessings. We ask that you remain in our hearts and that you grace us as we begin our path into adulthood. In your name, amen.
My name is Austin Adams, and at this time I would like to welcome and introduce our platform guests. Will you please be seated? Mr. W.L. Trefols III, Superintendent, St. Tammany Parish School Board. Mrs. Cheryl Araby, Assistant Superintendent, St. Tammany Parish School Board. Mr. Bill Brady, Assistant Superintendent, St. Tammany Parish School Board. Mr. Pete Jabia, Assistant Superintendent, St. Tammany Parish School Board. Councilman Sam Abney, Slidell City Council, District B. Councilman Gene Belisario, St. Tammany Parish Council, District 9. Councilman Jerry Bender, St. Tammany Parish Council, District 12. Peggy H. Seeley, St. Tammany Parish School Board, District 8. Robert R. Bob Womack, St. Tammany Parish School Board, District 11. James Ronnie Panks, Sr., St. Tammany Parish School Board, District 12. John C. Lamarck, District 13, St. Tammany Parish School Board. Ray A. Alfred, St. Tammany Parish School Board, Chairman, Business Affairs and Administration, District 14. Mary K. Belisario, St. Tammany Parish School Board, Vice President, District 15. Mr. Mike Alford, Principal, Abney Elementary. Mrs. Rose Smith, Principal, Brock Elementary School. Mr. Vincent DiCarlo, Principal, St. Tammany Junior High. Mrs. Shalom Lacoste, Assistant Principal, St. Tammany Junior High. Rowan V. Tipton, St. Tammany Parish School Board, District 6.
We'd also like to welcome Ms. Robin Mullett, St. Tammany Parish School Board, District 9.
Good evening, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow graduates. I am more than honored to share this memorable occasion with all of you. In trying to find the right words of inspiration, I drew from a quote from a modern genre, Final Fantasy. We live not to forget our past, but to learn from it. These words are fitting for our class because we have already encountered a wealth of experience in the past 4 years. I urge you to continually use the lessons learned at Salmen High to develop into individuals advised by our parents and teachers. High school has had its high and low points, but tell me, where will we be without it? I can tell you this, it would involve a future not worth contemplating. Just think of all the incredible opportunity we've been afforded. Let's not waste it. We've been educated by the state's finest teachers, and from this point on, there are no more excuses. Yes, work can become overwhelming at times, but look around you. We can see by those sitting among us that perseverance is a testament proving that challenges can be overcome. Armed with my lessons, I'm already moving ahead. Join me in life's grand adventure so that we can make new discoveries that build on the foundation that Salmen High had provided us. Thank you. And now, Mr. Bill Brady, Assistant Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish Schools, will present a William Pitcher Scholarship. Mr. Brady.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure tonight to present one of two scholarships in the name of one of our former superintendents, William Pitcher. Scholarship carries the name of a man who served in education for over 40 years, was superintendent of our school system for over 30 years. Everyone who knew Mr. Pitcher, and there's very few of us left, I can assure you, that do, or that did, certainly loved and admired Mr. Pitcher. His avocation was to help young people get started in life and to see them work their way into the world of work as successful adults. This scholarship is given on the basis of a student who has attended all 4 years of high school, graduating from a St. Tammany Parish public school. They must attend Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge. They must have good character, excel in extra class activities, and meeting high academic standards. Tonight is my humble pleasure and privilege to present on behalf of the William Pitcher Scholarship Board of Trustees a $1,000 scholarship to Miss Laura E. Garcia.
And now Mr. Pete Jabbia, Assistant Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish Schools, will present a William Pitcher Scholarship. Mr. Jabbia?
Thank you very much. As Mr. Brady said, we have 2 scholarships tonight from William Pitcher, and I am honored on behalf of the William Pitcher Scholarship Board of Trustees to present a $1,000 scholarship to a graduate of Salmen High School 2012, Mr. Devin Neal.
Congratulations. Next, Ms. Wortman, assisted by Ms. Rich and Dustin Adams, will recognize the honor graduates. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your award. Also, would the parents of these outstanding students stand as we recognize their academic achievement? Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized.
The best-in-class honor graduates, the 2012 class valedictorian, Laura Elizabeth Garcia. The salutatorian, Jordan Robert Frick.
Dustin Cutrell Adams. Austin Cutrell Adams.
Lewis Nathan Jones. Jonathan Law. The following graduates are recognized with highest honor. Jade Dolores Beverly. Austin Michael Dahmer. Victoria Elizabeth Emard. Candace Elise Gilliott. Blake Holden Haley Gambino. Raheem Anthony Keys. Kayla Elizabeth Mogstone. Devin Lawrence Neal. Jennifer Wynn. Dimitri Jared Willis. The following graduates are recognized with high honor. Brandon Ton Ann. Donald Ray Andrew II. Katie Ann Borkowski. Jarrett Nicholas Campbell. Sean Phillip G. Abrielle Janae Givens. Christopher Michael Galino. Jade Michelle Johnson. Jasmine Marnay Jowers. Nicole Elizabeth Laughlin. Tan Johnny Min Lee. Andra Lynn McClue. Samara A. Miller. Trevor Andrew Odom. Keandra Brittany Reese. Whitney Cooper Sampson. Chelsea Renee Pauline Spadoni. Daniel Vin Tran. Joshua Tree Kang Tran. Sarah Elaine Walgast. Tyler Shane Yincho. I will now recognize the honor graduates. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Also, would the parents of these outstanding students stand as we recognize their academic achievement? The following graduate with honors: Timothy James Abney, Justin Adam Barros, Bethany Ellison Bell, Cameron Douglas Bro, Ray Antonio Buendia, Lauren Michelle Carlton, Akia LaShawn Claiborne, Matthew Joseph Delarenzo, Leighton Tanner Dunham, Jessica Ashley Elam, Araya Rebecca Fayard, Jasmine Nicole Hewitt, Sarah Marie Hodgson, Brandy Lynn Kepler, Jeremiah McKendall Lange, Dylan Matthew Lewis, Chelsea Kiera McDonald, Andre Gerard McKendall, Maggie Marie Maroney, Breon Amber Mouton, Bailey Fox Passero, Kari Jerron Price, Damaya Darrier Robinson, Leah Janelle Turner, Alexander Joseph Valito, Cleon Marcus Walker Jr., Phyla Carlisha White. You may now be seated. Good evening. My name is Austin Adams, and I will now recognize those students that have earned academic and/or career technical endorsements, as well as industry-based certifications. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Also, would the parents of these outstanding students stand as we recognize their academic achievements? Those graduates meeting the requirements for an academic endorsement for college credit are Jade Dolores Beverly, Lauren Michelle Carlton, Sarah Marie Hodgson, Jasmine Marnay Jowers, Kayla Elizabeth Mogstone. Carmen Mia Otero Augusto. Chelsea Renee Pauline Spadoni. Joshua Sri Kang Train. You may be seated. Those graduates meeting the requirements for an academic endorsement for senior project are Austin Cutrell Adams, Dustin Cutrell Adams, Katie Ann Burkowski, Jared Nicholas Campbell, Austin Michael Dahmer, Jessica Ashley Elam, Victoria Elizabeth Emard, Jordan Robert Frick, Laura Elizabeth Garcia, Candace Elise Gilliard, Blake Holden Haley Gambino, Louis Nathan Jones, Raheem Anthony Keys, Jonathan Law, Laurel Elizabeth Lauthan, Samara A. Miller, Devin Lawrence Neal, Trevor Andrew Odom, Keandra Brittany Reese, Whitney Cooper Sampson, Sarah Elaine Walgast. Please be seated. The graduates earning a career technical endorsement are Lauren Adrian Hodson, Kayla Elizabeth Mogstone, Jasmine Marnay Jowers, Candace Elise Gilliard, Andra Lynn McClue, Kishonda Ania Simmons, Ebony Shanice Strickland. These students and their families may now be seated. Next, we will recognize those students who have earned industry-based certifications. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Also, would the parents of these outstanding students stand as we recognize their academic achievements? Customer service certifications. Katie Ann Burkowski, Abrielle Janae Givens, Candace Elise Gilliard, Louis Nathan Jones, Jonathan Law, Andra Lynn McClue, Chelsea Renee Pauline Spadoni. These students and their families may now be seated. Microsoft certifications. The following have achieved certification in Word: Austin Cutrell Adams, Dustin Cutrell Adams, Katie Ann Burkowski, Jordan Robert Frick, Laura Elizabeth Garcia, Candace Elise Gilliard, Jeronique Jonquil Johnston, Jasmine Marnay Jowers, Raheem Anthony Keys, Jonathan Law, Andre Gerard McKendall, Chelsea Renee Pauline Spadoni, Daniel Vin Train, Alexander Joseph Valido. Please be seated. The following have achieved certification in Excel. Please stand as your name is called. Katie Ann Burkowski, Jordan Robert Frick, Laura Elizabeth Garcia, Raheem Anthony Keys, Jonathan Law, Daniel Vin Train. Please be seated. following has achieved certification in IC3. Jordan Robert Frick. Please be seated. The following have achieved certification in PowerPoint. Please stand as your name is called. Jonathan Law. Please be seated. The following have achieved certification in ProStart. Please stand as your name is called. Anthony Akeem Daliot. Lauren Adrian Hodgson. Jasmine Marnay Jowers. Kayla Elizabeth Mogstone. Brianna Shavonda Navari. Please be seated. The following have achieved CNA and Patient Care Technician certification. Kishonda Ania Simmons. Ebony Shanice Strickland. These students and their families may now be seated. And now, Lieutenant Colonel Bruce Wilson will recognize those students who have enlisted in a branch of the military.
As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Also, with the parents of these outstanding students, please stand. Brendan Ahn, Michael Dean Barber. And now the 2012 Valedictorian, Laura Garcia, will present the main address. Laura?
Good evening, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow graduates. The class of 2012, what is so significant about our year? Well, isn't 2012 the year that the world is predicted to end? Are we, the greatest class ever, going to let that happen? I don't think so. Others have said that our class lacks school spirit and that we're lazy and boring. But we're the only class on this campus that is truly like a family. And why is that? For a moment, consider the bonding that took place during pep rallies, picnics, football games, and dances. You should remember, you were all there. And here we are once again, one of the last times we will all be together. It's kind of sad, right? But don't let that idea depress you. Tonight, we are celebrating our accomplishments and all of those instances that have brought us to this very moment. While tonight is ours, we are also faced with new horizons. Yes, challenges do await us, but this time, these challenges are not in the collective sense of us. These challenges are ours as individuals. As a representative of your class, I pose an additional challenge. Find your strength and run with it. I dare you. On this very special night, we can indulge ourselves by reflecting on our past. Salmen High School has become a special place for all of us. It's strange to think back to our freshman year when everything about high school seemed so alien. However, this feeling changed quickly through the bonds that we formed. Whenever I think of this class, I'm reminded of a line from a Beatles song, "I get by with a little help from my friends." How many times during the past few years has one of your friends helped you through a difficult time? I think we can all agree that they've helped every time. Our friends have supported us throughout the years, and we've become almost like brothers and sisters due to this. I've realized that previous graduating classes have also expressed this sort of family mentality when they discuss their thoughts about their graduating class. Regardless, I feel we have brought this mentality to life better than anyone else. Our friendships and our memories will keep us connected for the years to come. For a moment, think of your teachers and the staff at this school. How many times did they step in to help us? How many times did they give you advice? How many times did they joke around with you? When I thought of these very questions, the answer was every day. These individuals surrounded us with such a spirit that we were able to grow together, and we didn't even realize their importance until now. Maybe some of us still don't. We should all thank the staff of Salmen High for caring enough to be present for us every day. Because of them, we are here tonight. As I look around the room, I see these same teachers filled with joy that we've made it this far. Like our friends, they've been supporting us the whole way, and whether we'd like to believe it, they've been preparing us for our future. The future is a scary thing, but you shouldn't allow this fear to limit your potential. We will never know what we are capable of achieving unless we try. It is our actions that determine what and who we may become. Don't be afraid of the unknown, because if you do, you may end up never advancing from this moment. While these memories that we've shared are wonderful, they are only the beginning of our lives. 10 years from now, we may meet again, and we will learn that some have embarked on careers in education, medicine, business, or the military. What will we learn about you? Will you have achieved some degree of success, or will you be stuck in the past? Throughout the next few months, you may change your mind several times about your direction, and that's okay. Discovering our potential and finding our places in the world shouldn't and won't be a simple process. Just remember to keep the path moving forward. Upon receiving our diplomas, we will leave changed from when we entered this building. We will always keep the memories of our prom, senior trip, and picnics close to our hearts. Tonight is not a goodbye, it is a celebration, and I ask families, staff, and special guests to join me in congratulating these distinguished students. When you hear of us again, I can assure you that it will be in the best of circumstances, because this class never backs away from a challenge. It is finally our time to shine. Thank you. Now, Mr. Folse, Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish Schools, will make his congratulatory remarks. Mr. Folse?
Good evening to Salmen High School community and most importantly, the class of 2012. Tonight begins a new chapter in your life. Many challenges and opportunities lie ahead of you. I am confident that your years at Salmen High School and in the St. Tammany Parish Public School System have prepared you to meet these challenges. In this world that is ever changing, the opportunities before you are endless. And as Francis Bacon stated, a wise person makes more opportunities than they find. It is my hope tonight that you make the most of the opportunities that are presented to you. Tonight's ceremony is a rite of passage, a collection of memories and symbols. You are donned in your school colors, and you proudly wear the badges of your academic accomplishments. The year 2012 dangles from the tassel of your mortarboard. But tonight, there is something special and new for each graduating senior in our parish. A pin that says, St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, Class of 2012. I ask that you wear that pin for one purpose. You see, this year our motto has been, spread the news. As we have enjoyed the academic, athletic, and extracurricular successes of this school year, we have highlighted and publicized your many, many proud achievements. Through the internet, Facebook, Twitter, and the media, both print and television, we have done our best to let others know how proud we are of you and your many accomplishments. But tonight, we have one more task at hand to celebrate our greatest accomplishment, those of you sitting before me, the Salmen High School class of 2012. We give you this pin to wear as a symbol that you're indeed our greatest accomplishment. And now we ask that you spread the news. Wear it with pride, and please continue its purpose. Tonight, many of you, like many before you, are sitting here with great anticipation of things to come. In that midst of anticipation, I ask that each of you find the time to thank those who helped you reach this point. Your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters, your friends, your teachers, and your administrators have all played a major role in the successes we celebrate here tonight. Thank them. You only get one chance to do so, but one chance is all you need. On behalf of the St. Tammany Parish School Board, as well as our school system office, congratulations, Salmen High School, class of 2012.
And now for the long-awaited moment. Ms. Wortman, assisted by Ms. Tony Rich, will hand out diplomas. The Salmen High School guidance counselors, Ms. Anderson, Ms. Lyons, and Ms. Eccles, will announce 2012 graduate candidates for graduation.
Timothy James Abney. Venice Estella Faye Abrams. Austin Cutrell Adams. Dustin Cutrell Adams. Alexis Michelle Allen. Stanley Joseph Amersky. Brandon Tan An. Calvin Ray Anderson, Jr. Donald Ray Andrew II. Danielle Antoinette Austin. Bradley Keith Avance. Ariane Antoinette Baldwin. Michael Dean Barber. Gerard Anthony Baptiste II. Bethany Ellison Bell. Nicholas Clay Benson. Trey Angelique A. Bentley. Wardell V. Benton. Jade Dolores Beverly. Christopher Thomas Bonet, Jr. Katie Ann Borkowski. Jasmine A. Brandt. Cameron Douglas Bro. Sean Joseph Brickley, Jr. Jaclaude Edwin Brown. Ray Antonio Buendia. Courtney Marie Callahan. Marcus Anthony Cameron. Jarrett Nicholas Campbell. Yaritza Canales. Lauren Michelle Carlton. Taja Janae Carrier. Nicholas Joseph K. Wood. Justin Lee Shamley. Bryce William Chavanel. Akia LaShawn Claiborne. Brooke Lynette Coates. Yasmin Rebecca Cochran. Travis Louis Coulion. Brittany Diane Craig. Ryan Randall Cross. Stephen Michael Crowley II. John Tyler Zako. Austin Michael Dahmer. Anthony Akeem Dalyette. Renee Nicole Darby. Anthony James DeRogers. Patrick Anthony Dixon. Matthew Joseph DeLorenzo. Samara Shakia Dingaswayo. Shelby Lynn Donahue. Kenny Keandra Douglas. Jessica Maria Ducree. Markeisha Shanice Ducree. Leighton Tanner Dunham. Megan Elizabeth Egdorf. Jessica Ashley Elam. Victoria Elizabeth Emard. Isaiah Lorenzo Fashon. Lacey Maria Fashon. Aurea Rebecca Fayard. Zachary Thomas Fisher. Carlos Antonio Flores. Lee Patrick Foley. Jordan Robert Frick.
Laura Elizabeth Garcia. Kayshawn Danielle Garnett. Courtney Anisha Garrett. Sean Philip G. Gabrielle Marie Gerard. Abrielle Janae Givens. Kevin Gray Jr. Arnisha Michelle Greathouse. Lachara Natasha Griffin. Candace Elise Gilliard. Christopher Michael Galino. Raven Yvonne Haggard. Blake Holden Haley Gambino. Devontae Marvell Hall. Grarion Hampton. Thomas Isaac Harris. Christian Anthony Head. Jada Monique Hewitt. Jasmine Nicole Hewitt. Reno Marquise Hitchens. Lauren Adrian Hodson. Sarah Marie Hodson. Trey Victor Mavel Howard. Desiree Ann Hunter. Jason David Hersey. Catherine Elizabeth Hersey. Natasha Renee Isidore Crockett. Jabari Macio James. Jade Michelle Johnson. Jasmine Renee Johnson. Jeronique Jonquel Johnson. Antoinetta Kiana Jones. Katina Marie Jones. Louis Nathan Jones. Warren Anthony Jones. Joelle Eglina Joseph. Jasmine Mornay Jowers. Asala Raid Karaja. Shalabiya Raid Karaja. Brandy Lynn Kepler. Raheem Anthony Keys. Mark Joshua Killen. Haley Elizabeth Kimball. Jonathan La. Maria Celeste Gabrielle Lambert. Jeremiah McKendall Lange. Laurel Elizabeth Laughlin. Tan Johnny Min Lee. Dylan Matthew Lewis. Kevin Scott Locarno. Abigail Lucas Ventura. Trey Edward Lynch. Zachary Taylor Mason. Andra Lynn McClue. Chelsea Kiera McDonald. Stephanie Renee McGovern. Andre Gerard McKendall. Adane Marie McNeil. Samara A. Miller. Kayla Elizabeth Mogstone. Megan Kaylee Monet. David Allen Moragas. Destiny Ariel Moran. Sandy Ann Morehouse. Maggie Marie Maroney. Brianne Amber Mouton. Tyler Blaze Nakan. Brianna Shavonda Navari. Devin Lawrence Neal. Jarek Kenya Netters. Jennifer Wynn. Matthew David Nasaka.
Trevor Andrew Odom. Jeremy Michael Osterman. Carmen Mia Atera-Agosto. Jonte Renee Pajot. Bailey Fox Passero. Colin Patrick Pendergast. Deshawn Latasha Petrie. Blake Anthony Pullman. Kari Jerron Price. Montia E. Price. Abasi Kantiji Gaddafi. Kirsten Brooke Randolph. Keandra Brittany Reese. Terry Edward Ricks Jr. Devin Janelle Rispoli. Amber Elizabeth Robinson. Demaya Derriere Robinson. David John Ryans. Whitney Cooper Sampson. Kevin Devon Sanders. Josana Sierra San Nicolas. Barry Michael Soche. Clifford Joseph Schuler. Keontae Renee Scott. Justin Thomas Schiffer. Kashonda Arania Simmons. Kawanta Kenyatta Singleton II. Cheyenne Joyce Slocum. Erica Elizabeth Smith. Roderick Christopher Smith, Jr. Chelsea Renee Pauline Spadoni. Connor Vincent Sturbins. Kenneth Alonzo Stokes, Jr. Ebony Shanice Strickland. Daniel Scott Swanson. Bobby Jamal Tate. Darian Travanti Thomas. Stacy Ann Thornton. Daniel Vin Tran, Joshua Tree Kong Tran, Elijah Joshua Trish, Charles Michael Trotter Jr., Devin Michael Turner, Leah Janelle Turner, Alexander Joseph Valito, Kenneth Furtado Jr., Darian Monique Vine, Cleon Marcus Walker Jr., Diamond LaShawn Warren, Takaya Renee Watts, Phyla Kerlisha White, Reginald Anthony White, Jr., Demarius Deshante Lemoyne Williams, Dimitri Jared Willis, Sarah Elaine Walgast, Tyler Shane Yensho, Sean Patrick Young. And now, Ms. Wortman.
Will the class of 2012 please rise? Please move your tassels from the right to the left. By the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and by the St. Tammany Parish School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Salmen High School. May happiness and success be your constant companion.
I'm waiting until Please be seated as Jordan Frick delivers the closing address.
We have finally arrived at the closing of our graduation ceremony. This is the moment that we have all been waiting for. We've anticipated it for years, yet many of us may be undecided or uncertain of our futures. Even those of us who believe that we know where we are headed may one day find ourselves diverging from the paths that we once believed paved our futures. If obstacles threaten to disrupt your plans and you find yourself having to make difficult decisions, I urge you to allow yourself the opportunity to grow from these challenges. In reviewing quotes for this speech, I was struck by cartoonist Frank Clark's advice that if you can find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere, because it made me realize that life is not just about sustaining existence, it is for becoming lifelong learners. This ceremony, fellow graduates, marks our beginning. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You are now graduates of Salmen High's class of 2012. Congratulations. Please stand as Jonathan Law delivers the benediction.
Bow your heads. As tonight's ceremony comes to a close, we humbly offer our appreciation. We also thank you for our parents, teachers, and friends who not only believe in us, but guided us when we falter. Please continue to bless those of the class of 2012 and all those in attendance tonight. Grant courage and protection to our brothers and sisters who are now deciding on the path of their lives and fill them with the wisdom of Aristotle as they depart. For he knew you will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Amen.
Salmen High, class of 2012, please join in the singing of our alma mater, led by Kevin Sanders.
The sun-swept halls of Salmen High shall ring with tears and laughter too. But to thee, our alma mater, we sing thy praises true. We honor thee, O Salmen High. We'll think of thee as the days go by, and proudly claim with heads held high our alma mater, Salmen High.